Guys, welcome to another episode of Conversations with Don't Have with Jayola Tesi. Before we get into it, I need you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is 60 Minutes TV, Entertainment and News. And don't forget to follow me on all my socials. Timeline of a Gemini. My Twitter is Timeline of a Gemini. That's Gem with 9. And for most of you upcoming artists, it's very vital for you to make sure you follow all my episodes because I get to give tips on promotional and PR aspect of entertainment industry. And if you're a business owner as well, yes, apparently you have to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So today I am going to be diving into a conversation that has been causing serious problem on socials, that has been causing people like me with Mike to say arrant nonsense. I just have to say I have to use the line arrant nonsense because at the end of the day, that is just the basic truth, because it has gotten to occur to me that there are some people out there that doesn't do their research and doesn't even understand music, or once they have access to mic like this, they'll just be yarning or quarter. So I'm going to be talking about Seyi vibes, this comparison of Seyi vibes and Asake. Like for real, the comparison of Seyi vibes and Asake needs to stop. Like it needs to stop like right away. Like it is not a conversation. It is not an open conversation. It is not a conversation we are even supposed to be having at all. Comparing Seyi vibes to Asake is like, I don't know how to put it. It's like comparing Eden Hazard to likes of Ronaldo or Messi. As Eden Hazard is good, quite alright, yeah. But now thinking it's ideal for him to for anyone to compare him to Messi or what's it called or Ronaldo, that's totally bizarre. Now, for those of you that doesn't know the history of Seyi vibes has been in the industry for long. And for those of you that doesn't know the history of Asake has been doing it for long as well. But I feel like Seyi vibes fans doesn't seem to understand that it took Seyi vibes to start copying Asake before it can get noticed by the new audience is having now. Like someone literally switched his style, his Yahoo music boy style, his Ikorodu kind of music style to Asake's vibes, Asake's everything, and you're now comparing him to Asake. How now? How? No, is that even making any sense to you? Like if you have sense that you are using, does that make sense to you? Seyi vibes is under Asake's shadow. You don't understand. Like Asake is like the husband. Seyi vibes is like, how will I even put it, the kid. So how do you think that Seyi vibes is anywhere close to Asake? Someone that can't even blow with his own style. Fine, you've been listening to him from the underground, but he had to switch totally to what Asake is doing, the choir vibes kind of music, the bounce, everything. He went as far as even having same hairstyle with Asake. So how do you think it is ideal for you to disrespect Asake by bringing Seyi vibes into that conversation? Most of you don't even understand music very well. I listened to Seyi vibes very well and I got to understand that his music doesn't really have that replay value, even at parties. You can't literally dance to it, but you can vibe to it. Compared to Asake, you can vibe to Asake music at the same time dance to Asake's music. What is vibe? You just being there nodding and doing the old swag. But Asake's music, you want to dance. You just don't want to be doing like this, carrying champagne, doing and like someone that just collected $50 iTunes card. Asake's music will make you dance. It will pump you up compared to Seyi's vibe. And one thing I've gotten to realize or notice about Seyi vibes music is Seyi's vibe music always drop energy in all his verse 2 compared to the way he always starts his verse 1. All his verse 1 is always pumped up, you're pumped up, and verse 2 everything just drop. You can't try that with Asake. Asake is giving you back to back vibes in all his music. Go and listen to Joa. The way Joa started, and when it got to the second verse, everything, the lamba in it, and meaningful lamba, not someone telling me skeske robo robo, Lupita Yogo and Espanol Espanol Mama Dibo or something. What of Spain? How did you go from Spain to Mama Dibo or whatsoever? What is the message there? Or you want to compare, they never see something, they go see something when I enter in the club. Of Kilode won fẹ́ pa mí àwọn aláròká supreme. Like, do you want to like, you can't even compare these two guys. They are like, Asake is like the umbrella that Seyi Vibes needs to come and stay under to avoid the reign of Sakpa. What are you people saying? Let's talk about popular demand. Asake has more popular demand than Seyi Vibes. Seyi Vibes is just the wave of the moment. We are giving it to him. And I'm not discrediting anything he's doing. But for those of you that always be like, what Seyi Vibes did in Chance, Seyi Vibes can't do it. Seyi Vibes, what Seyi Vibes did in Chance, Asake can't do it. Nobody can do it. If nobody can do it, how come Seyi Vibes needs to come and copy? How come Seyi Vibes needs to come and copy Asake Vibes to stay relevant? I just feel like most of you just say stuff out of your mouth without even thinking very well. Because if you think about most of the fallacy all of you commit when it comes to analyzing music, then some of you deserves to be somewhere in Kirikiri. Production-wise, Asake is better than Seyi Vibes. Vocal-wise, Asake is better than Seyi Vibes. You don't take away that Seyi Vibes when they do music. Go back to Asake's profile. He's been doing it for long. He has sang Fuji. He has sang all kind of song. Homeboy has even done skit, acting, and all those things. So the story is not clear to me. So I'm going to take it from music aspects, and I really literally jot it down. It takes Seyi Vibes to implement Asake's style into his music to get the attention he's getting now. Know that for a fact, number one. Meanwhile, Asake didn't do it with TikTok. Asake did it organically without TikTok, which Seyi Vibes. As a matter of fact, I noticed Chance came out a long time before it started blowing up. It started blowing up a month or 2 months after I dropped it. No this and no peace. Asake is everything Seyi Vibes. Seyi Vibes is everything Asake wants to be. Asake is everything Seyi Vibes wants to be. Anything Seyi Vibes is now, it's like Asake is like the main blueprint. No this and no peace. Asake owns his style. You understand? Asake has created a genre or style of music that all other artists are jumping to stay relevant. Asake appeals to everyone, not just trenches. Because I noticed that most of all you people hyping Seyi Vibes are from trenches. Compared to any other artist, Asake appeals to all brand, fashion-wise, look-wise, music-wise, everything. The way he even carries himself. Seyi Vibes is not even close to that. It is a common thing in Nigeria for us to feel pity for an artist whenever we think of where they are coming from, be they are good or they are not good. Nobody wasting the video take enter on be that. Back when I was broke, and most of you didn't even never knew the video was from a rich family. But the moment you heard back when I was broke, he's a broke ass nigga like us. Let's start loving him. Whereas Homeboy was never broke. He was just doing music. Why do you think likes of Dice Els or what's his name doesn't seem to be all that? Because he doesn't think about poverty or anything, because he doesn't even know what it feels like to be a broke kid. So most of his music doesn't seem to be appealing to most people out there, because 95% of Nigerians are hustler. So if you are not singing song that reminds them of how they are doing, you are waking up at the middle of the night, burning fuel and data, and there's no one to buy them data, and there is only one Shebu somewhere that always send them Richard card to buy data, then nobody is going to accept you. Why is it that most of you love Barry J? Because it has some wisdom and some trenches vibes, something that is talking about Ozu. I remember back then, some Yahoo boys staying in my house, then that's what they play almost at the middle of the night, because it keeps them up. That's when they'll sit down with their laptop and be doing all sorts. Most of them even vibes, sing or play Seyi Vibes just to get their motivation on. So because he came from that side, because his music is surrounded on, because at the end of the day, if you listen to him very well, most of his songs kind of surrounded, Bulovan, BOA Czech. I think I can't even American. I can't even remember all those stuff compared to Asake that just gives you straight vibes, straight music. He's not talking about any shady stuff and all those things. So Asake music is appealing to almost everybody compared to Seyi vibes. Seyi vibes will not need to work 10 times harder the way Asake is working now to even get to that Asake standard. Seyi vibes productions sound like some Alaba kind of music. For me, I don't know for some people, but some good producers will legit tell you. This whole boy is literally doing what Asake is doing. It's like the low budgeted version. Seyi Vibes is actually the low budgeted version of Asake. You need to stop the comparison. Musically, don't even do it. Seyi Vibes is promising. He's going to go far. No one is disputing that fact. Shebi is already riding dick, going up and down with Bonana. And by the time we then using head together, that's Slata and tell on the story now. By the time when you do song with person and person won't make you say, "I ain't get the song," your head go correct. Like, to me, I just feel like it's a stupid comparison. Like, you people need to stop doing that thing. There was this girl, this Oshikoya girl, and it's so disappointing if she's actually from the same Oshikoya that I know. Because the Oshikoya that I know is a very brilliant musical person and A&R, someone that I respect so much in the industry. It would be so disappointing if she's from that particular Oshikoya, because the Oshikoya that I know will never come outside and say what Asake, what Seyi Vibes did in Chance, nobody can do it. And this girl was gallantly committing fallacy. I am not sure if she did her research very well. This is like you trying to say Lil Kesh can do it better than Olamide, the same Lil Kesh that is following Olamide's blueprint. See, you need to understand something. When someone is the first to do something, no one can ever do it better like that person. Know this and know peace. Stop the whole comparison of Asake and Seyi Vibes. Asake and Seyi Vibes. See, Asake dey like the 100th floor. The 100th floor. Seyi Vibes still dey 10th floor, trying to navigate his way. The whole Apple Music in the whatsoever, don't stress yourself over it. That one is achievable organically and non-organically. If you know how it's done, then it's fine. Killer, we stream for more and therefore. Bulovan has been out for long, for those of you that doesn't know. But thanks to TikTok and social media and our RSL Jabata social media, like, do we want to talk about the uniqueness of Asake? Till Seyi Vibes jump on another artist's song and deliver the song, nobody should talk to me about how Seyi Vibes is close to being the better version of Asake. Till it can be featured on someone's, even though even though he murdered it, I don't care, because Asake has done it. Do we want to talk about replay value? Seyi Vibes song doesn't have replay value. The energy drops. It's something I've checked very well. I have tried to force myself into his music. I still don't get it because the energy always drops. Do you want to compare that to Asake? That's not possible now. Stop being hypocrites. If you love Seyi Vibes, love him, but stop bringing that talk of how he's being close to Asake. No, stop doing it till he can go back to his style and be blown with his style. Then stop doing it. Homeboy couldn't even blow with his own style. He had to copy Asake to stay relevant. So why or where are you getting all this yada yada BS from? Till I come your way some other time where I'll be addressing this comparison of Buju and Ruga. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, 60 Minutes TV, Entertainment and News. Follow me on all my social timeline of a Gemini. Twitter is timeline of a gem with the 9. For all the upcoming artists out there, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to listen to my podcast. Don't forget to watch my vlog. It's very vital for you to listen because I always give out tips on how you guys can survive there in the industry, how to go about your budget and everything. Business owners, you can also do the same thing if you're into content and all of that. So like come your way some other time. It's still your boy Jayola Tese. Peace out.